This video chart presentation is GenVec Inc. It's a NASDAQ listed stock trading ticker GNVC. Been looking at some uptrending stocks recently. Wanted to swing it back to a true bottom play. As always, this is just a technical look at the stock. I know GenVec's a biotech, but I haven't followed it to know what's going on. Why the stock's fallen apart in 2013 from over $2 all the way down to form a nice base at 39 cents. But I did recognize the stock when doing a pincher scan this morning. A little bit of an increase in volume on Tuesday, 265,000 shares traded. Stock closed up over 11%. Coming off of that support, I think this is one worth keeping an eye on to see if it's going to gain a little bit of momentum and try and recover some of this lost ground. I'm getting a little bit of a turn in the MACD. Just dropped a bullish cross. That signals a shift in trend. When it dropped a bullish cross back in April, see the stock actually didn't do a whole lot. Was holding the support level right around $1.12. Did climb back up and meet a strong resistance point around $1.20, $1.25. Of course, couldn't break through that resistance, and the dive really started to accelerate. So as such, while the MACD has dropped a bullish cross, need to pay close attention to support and resistance points, because even though it is a bullish indication, it's not a be-all, end-all. It needs to be used in conjunction with the candles as well. Now, as I mentioned, I found this in a pincher scan. That's a classic PPO ADX pinch. Generally speaking, it's a pretty reliable pattern to at least get a bounce out of the stock. And with that movement on Tuesday, it just adds to the idea of following this to see if this move is going to continue. Now, we're not going to get a ton from the other indicators because the stock has been in a solid downtrend, lost a lot of its value, just took on some upward pressure for one day. That increase in volume shot the MFI upward, got the accumulation distribution to turn a little bit. It is interesting to note Chaikin Money Flow has given hints that some buying pressure was coming in by rising back towards zero. In the red, now it still signifies that over the last 20 periods, selling pressure has been outweighing buying pressure, but by making higher lows and climbing back towards zero, that says it's equalizing to a degree. CCI holding above negative 100. Bottom feeders will use that break of negative 100 as a buy point to try and catch the full breadth of the move, even though the technical signal doesn't officially come for a buy until the break of 100 on the north side here. Full still, down in oversold territory, only getting readings of about 4 and 6. That's very low. A little bit of a turn, but again, that's so early on, it just doesn't mean that much to me. The idea that the stock is in oversold territory in general is more important. And the tricks, not going to get anything from that. It's a lagging indicator trend. Hasn't even started to flatten or give any signs of potential reversal. Now the RSIs, buried in oversold territory, making a sharp move upward, breaking through 30 to come out of oversold, all in that little bit of buying pressure. So that says some momentum is trying to build in the play. Now, of course, what's most important is holding above that 39-cent support level. And you can see this stock can gap right through it. These type of bottom plays are high risk, high reward generally, but they do have a pretty loyal following of bounce players as well as pincher players. So that lends to the idea of paying attention to see if volume is going to increase further if more people jump into it and add to that buying pressure. Now, I think it's going to meet a little bit of resistance right up there around 46 cents. Just above yesterday's high of 45, but I see a much stronger resistance coming in around 63 cents. Now from Tuesday's closing price at 44, that's more than a 40% upside, and that's what attracts players to this. High risk, high reward, can gap right through it and put people down a bunch. On a slow move, I just have to pay attention to that 39-cent mark, and if it breaks through it, stick by rules and walk away as it's breaking a pretty strong support level. Now above and beyond that resistance, I see a little bit more at 77. I see it pick up around $1.10. Real strong resistance up around $1.20, $1.24. Now, obviously, I'm not even looking for that. Stock's got to triple to get to that point. The idea of this play is paying close attention to the support, the resistance, the volume, the pinch formation, and to see if this is going to accelerate and try and make a stronger move with just a technical bounce upward. And then if you're looking for a swing trade type of idea, I just look for a higher low and to get stronger readings from the indicators, especially the MACD, to show that that trend is really starting to shift, and lend credence to the idea that the upward move is going to continue, and this is actually a true bottom for GenVec. But as always, this is merely my interpretation of the GNVC chart. Thank you for watching, and trade smart.